Hi guys, thank you very much for joining me for this tarot read. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and jump on into it. And remember guys, this is going to be a general read, so it might resonate with you, but it might not. And that's just fine guys. You'll know if this message is meant for you, it's just going to feel right. Also, we are going to draw an energy card at the end of this read too. Electricity. Ooh. Okay, so I'm feeling like somebody's feeling like they need to protect themselves from something. And this electricity, I feel like this is like out of control. I do feel anger in this card too. I feel a lot of heavy emotions. I feel like what somebody sort of thought was one way turned out not to be that. And it was like something they had to protect themselves from. I feel like we might be speaking about another energy. I feel like we're talking actually about multiple energies. So I feel like there's two negative energies and they were sort of drawn to each other. And I feel like somebody, I don't know that they don't really want to say they got caught in the middle, but they definitely caught the short end of this stick. And it was like two energies and I feel like they're working together. Two energies working together in a very negative way. I feel like there's someone who belongs to this cave card, and this is the person who's trying to protect themselves from these two energies. And these two energies, they belong to the electricity card too. And this is sort of like craziness, drama, some sort of drama. Cattiness. I see like extreme cattiness, like rumors, like behind somebody's back. Trying to keep somebody in the dark. This person in the cave card, the lake card belongs to them too. Like this was whatever this was super hurtful. Whatever these people did to them, this was extremely hurtful. And I feel like it was orchestrated. It was like an idea that one of them had. And the other one jumped right on board. It's like these two nasty energies were just drawn to each other. That magnetism. It's like nastiness just draws in nastiness. They had like this plan. They had this plan set in place against this person. They were working some kind of an angle against this person. It did have to do with lies, with deceit, with manipulation. I don't feel like it worked out the way it intended to, because I do feel like this person found out before they were supposed to and sort of brought it to an end. But it was still hurtful, and like I just feel like this, trying to protect myself from someone, from multiple someones, in whatever this is. It's like these people were trying to bring chaos into somebody's life. Chaos maybe into their work life, chaos maybe into their home life with a relationship. These people were like this raven. You're like this trickster trying to pull the wool over someone's eyes. I feel like they were trying to act like they were friends, or they were someone who could be confided in or counted on. Meanwhile, they were the ones that were working behind the scenes to try and bring about bad shit in somebody's life. And I definitely feel like this person who is feeling like they need to protect themselves, they are going through a time of sort of trying to heal. They're like this rain card. They're sort of trying to protect themselves and trying to sort of set down roots and trying to grow again and heal from this craziness that these people brought into their life. I even feel it in that snow card too, like this sense of being alone, this sense of loss, this sense of sort of out in the cold. So I do feel like they were able to achieve some sort of chaos in this person's life. I don't think it was entirely what they were after. I think they were after even more chaos. I think it was stopped before their full plan sort of came to fruition. But it was enough that somebody is having to do some rebuilding. It's enough that somebody's having to do healing. It's enough that somebody is feeling like they need to protect themselves. They're feeling in this cave mode. What did they do though? I'm going to grab a few more of these cards. I just keep getting like that sense of alone in these cards, like with that desert card, like somebody's by themselves. It did, when this did come to a head, when this did come out, it did cause this person to cut these people out of their life. These people were like poisonous. These people are like cancer. These negative forces sort of working together behind the scenes, trying to cause problems in someone's life while sort of to their face presenting themselves as friends. Like, this is not energy that anyone would want in their life. So being able to find this out, even though it was hurtful, it gave this person sort of the opportunity to cut them out. This storm is about sort of cleansing. Like, yes, it comes with lots of energy. It comes with sometimes some craziness and some hurt and some damage, but it's also cleansing. It's a chance to sort of purge what no longer serves you and to cut it out of your life. And that's what this person had to do. They had to cut these nasty energies out of their life. And whoever this was somebody who was having like blessings in their life. So I don't know if this was in their career, if this was in their personal life, because I feel like they had happiness, they had joy, they were finding successes. And this is part of what these people tried taking away. And I do feel like it did take some of it away. I don't feel like it removed all of it because the plan didn't go all the way through. But I do feel like it did damage some things. We're going to grab some of these Rider-Waite cards to clarify more about what's going on in this read. And definitely, yeah, somebody's healing. I feel like it might have even put them in a financial spot. This might have put their job in jeopardy. Or they may have lost their job because of something that these people did or lies that they told. So I feel like rumors, defamation of character, this was part of what they went after. They went after somebody's integrity. They went after somebody's good name. I feel like they don't understand why. There's still actually no understanding of why somebody did this to them, of why these people sort of got together and did this. That Ten of Wands is all about burdens. So not only are they burdened with having to sort of heal and rebuild in a certain aspect of their life and like repair damage that somebody else did, but I also feel like that, why? Why me? Why did they do this to me? Like, that's still a burden too. Like, they don't understand why. Even looking back, I don't feel like they can pinpoint anything that they did to either of these people that would have rubbed them the wrong way. Like, I feel like they would have offered friendship, loyalty, honesty, openness. I don't feel like they did anything negative to these people. So this is part of why they can't understand why. King of Pentacles. It's just like this person was finding success. They were finding success and happiness in their life. Positive things were happening to them. They were building a legacy. They were building a life. While these other people were going through more of this Nine of Wands, I see a lot of jealousy in this Nine of Wands. I see like somebody who covets what somebody else has. It's like they didn't want this person to have these blessings. They didn't want this person to find success. They didn't want them to be able to build this legacy because it was something that they were struggling to do themselves. But instead of just pulling up their socks and sort of like working to build it themselves, they like connived behind the scenes to sort of rob somebody else of what they had built. They were jealous. That's what it was. They were jealous of what somebody had because they wanted it themselves. They wanted it for themselves, but for whatever reason didn't feel like they could have it or they could build it. So their next, this is messed up, but like their next best idea was to just take it from someone else. They were both like this Magician card. This Magician card speaks to manipulation. They were both extremely manipulative, offering false friendship, offering, that false sort of shoulder to cry on. And I feel like they fed off of it too when they started causing this shit behind the scenes because they were all still like friends. So this person would come to them and be like, oh my God, this is going on. I don't know what to do. And it's like they would have that satisfaction of seeing this person hurt. It's really messed up. Yeah, because they were always seeking out that information. They wanted to make sure that they were doing damage. So they kept up like this false friendship with this person. Like kept seeking them out, kept hunting them through social media. I kept trying to pretend like they were their friend because they wanted to be able to like wallow in somebody's hurt. They wanted to be able to like revel in it. Like this, they were getting off on it. They were getting off on somebody going through a rough time in their life. They're getting off on somebody's heartache. It's like for them that would like, it like fed them. It like fed their passion. And I do feel like they were found out. They were definitely found out before the entire amount of damage was done because I do feel like their end goal was to completely ruin this person. It was to have them fired from their job. It was to ruin whatever relationships they had in their life. So if they had a romantic partner, it was going to ruin that too. Their home situation. Like they wanted to just destroy this person. And it was like when this was found out, when this secret came out, this person was so angry and so hurt and they couldn't believe it. They did sever ties immediately with these people. They kicked these negative forces out of their life. They didn't want nothing to do with them anymore. So they did put boundaries in place. They did block them. I feel like they're still trying to seek out information. I feel like for quite a long time after, they just kept trying. They kept trying to sort of dig. Like they would get, I can see this in my mind, they would get like strange friend requests. You know, like if it's on Facebook or other social media from names they didn't recognize, it was fake accounts. It was like those people, it was those two friggin' people still trying to get back in, trying to figure out what's going on. Like they just couldn't leave it alone. The High Priestess is about secrets too. It's like secrets being revealed. Now that this person knows what their true colors are, they're able to sort of avoid them. They're able to block them. Yeah, see, that's exactly what it is. It's like hunting them on social media. Trying to get back into their lives on social media, pretending to be something that they're not. Maybe even pretending to be like a romantic interest. Like if these are all females, they would like create an account, a fake account with like a man's picture and pretend to be a man and try to lure this person into something. Like these two people, these two backstabbers are like freaking messed up. These people are messed up. The two of them freaking deserve each other, I can tell you that. The Justice card is about balance. And it's like they just keep trying to get into this person's life. And this person isn't having it. I feel like this person knows what their game is. As soon as these things pop up, I feel like this person is wise to it. Like they recognize that it's these two psychos trying to sort of get back in, trying to cause more damage, trying to cause more havoc. And they're not having it. I feel like this person's able to sort of block that right away and recognize it for what they are. But it's still stressful having somebody freaking bother you like that. The Hermit card. Next to King of Swords, you know, a lot of times that King of Swords, he can represent somebody who is in law enforcement, because he's really unemotional for the most part, and he sort of values more facts, more logic. I almost feel like this person has hired an investigator, or is thinking about hiring an investigator, or going to law enforcement to report these two people. I do feel like this is a direction they're considering moving in. That's why we have the Hermit card next to them, because the Hermit card's about introspection, right? It's not about action, it's sort of about sitting back and thinking about things and reflecting on things. I do feel like this is something that they're considering. They're considering going to law enforcement. And that is, I do feel it tied to the Justice card as well, as to whether they're going to have this investigated, they're going to charge these people with some kind of harassment, some sort of defamation of character. They're sort of weighing out their options. This Lovers card, it does apply to these two people. It doesn't necessarily mean that these two people are lovers, but it's like the two of them, they're like two rotten peas in a pod. They really are. These two backstabbers are like two rotten peas in a pod. These are some really nasty, manipulative people that you wouldn't want to spend any time around. It's like lies. They are just sheer lies and deceit. The more this person can cut ties with them and block them, the better off they'll be. Like that, having that come to an end, having that relationship with those two people come to an end is like the best thing they could have done, because those people are destructive. But I do feel like they're having to heal. I do feel like they're having to rebuild. They're going through a really rough time because of all this shit that went down, and because these people haven't completely pissed off yet. Like I said, they're still trying to get them through social media. They're still trying to reach out. They're doing it like through fake accounts, pretending to be other people. Like it's exhausting. This person is trying to heal, trying to sever ties, trying to move on, trying to do the best that they can in life. Like they don't need these two harpies buzzing around causing trouble all the time. And that is why they're considering taking another step and going to law enforcement here. So we're gonna grab one of these cards. This is gonna be our energy card for the read. Wisdom. Interesting. So as a beautiful card to get, it's the Owl Spirit, which represents wisdom. Birds are messengers. I feel like this is a call to sort of trust your intuition, to trust your spirit guides. If you're feeling like you're being led in a certain way, to follow that and to trust it. So if you're sort of in this hermit mode, thinking about, do I go to law enforcement? Do I take the next step, or do I just move in this different direction? I feel like there's a part of you that already knows. I feel like that's your intuition. That's your connection to spirit. And that spirit is trying to help you to move in a positive direction in your life, trying to help to give you guidance in this situation. This is a really tough situation to deal with. Like, my heart goes out to the person who's having to deal with these two harpy backstabbers. This is not nice stuff that they're going through. I do feel like they're also going to be a lot more careful in the future about who they confide in and who they have friendships with. And I feel like part of me is sad for that, because I feel like it's going to make them a little bit more cautious, and it might sort of cause them to be a little bit more cut off from people too. But I do feel like cutting out this nasty ass energy is like the best thing that they can do. The more they can block these people, the better. This is not energy that you need in your life, but definitely trust that intuition, trust your wisdom, trust that feeling, just that spidey sense to tell you exactly which way to go with this. Because I feel like deep down inside, this person knows. They know what the right thing to do is for them. So trust that and follow it. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed that read. If you did enjoy it, if you found it helpful, if it resonated, please hit that like button, that subscribe. It helps those messages to get out there. Have a great day, guys. Take care.